Yeah. Let's head more towards the bathroom. Yeah, you can smell it near the toilet. I can tell you that much.
It's leaking.
It doesn't smell in my room.
Yeah. See if it goes away.
Let's see if it's in my room. No, nothing like that.
I don't think so, no. I'm gonna take care of it. Alright, go back to bed before you wake all the way up.
Huh?
Go back to bed. Are you just going to bed? Are you been up all night?
No.
Okay. Good morning. I didn't know I hit live yet. Good morning. That happened yesterday too. And then I wasn't live. And you guys were on. Love you.
Yeah, I was sleeping and then I got up and then I couldn't go back to bed. So I just had to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Have some water too.
Water.
Have some water.
Love you. You do me a favor and turn on the overhead. Thank you. Hold on, guys. I didn't even register. I still want to take some Tylenol. I don't know what's going on over here. I don't want it. What the fuck? It's not what I wanted to do first in the morning. Sorry. That is gone. I'm sorry, guys. I need 1 minute. I didn't realize I hit live. And I think I just said that. And then yesterday, I set it up to come back at 7:45 and it wouldn't go. You guys could still chat when I didn't even hit start live. So, I don't know. I don't like that. I'm almost positive I just hit done. And if you guys are YouTubers, you know it. You hit done and then go live. And even if I click done twice, I don't think it would have went live because they're not in the same exact spot. So it might be a message of be careful what you type or auto something, auto talk, which has been actually happening to me lately. And then my mom said she was in the car with one of her best friends a couple years ago. They were actually talking about our sister and Siri. No, thank you.
You're welcome.
Picked up on her name when they were talking about it, but they didn't hear it go off. So the whole conversation was recorded when they went to go get out of the car to go shopping. It was like a 20-minute message. Good thing it didn't send. And then my phone ended up doing that with Caden or something. And just putting the birds on. I think it was the day after. And I did get a bank notification around 3:30 yesterday, and I noticed it. And I forgot to get into the 10 of Pentacles with you guys. And I felt money or embarrassment. And remember, embarrassment did come out towards like possible outcome. And I didn't pick up on it. I didn't pick up on it then. So, good morning. And I didn't pick up on it then, even though I saw it come out. And that confidence has been coming out for days now. Weeks, actually. Should I just have too late? But I woke up saying Libra. So I know you guys are expecting Aries, so let's just do Libra, Aries, and whatever else I can get to. And I did want to come back yesterday. I couldn't. I was fucking beat the whole entire day, exhausted. My kids were too. Like, all I wanted to do was nap. I don't know if it was like the reading where I said these type of readings drain me, but I feel like it wasn't the reading. I feel like it was the energy. And it was fucking draining. I haven't felt like that in a long time. Like, lay down, shut my eyes, don't fall asleep. Lay down, shut my eyes, don't fall asleep. I'm not big on naps. So, and I think I went to bed at 6:30. And when I woke up today, I really thought it was more like 6:30. Because I was like, wow, because one of the plant lights went off. But then I realized it was 5:30. Oh, maybe let the time change. I don't know. Yeah. So I turned them all on. So I'm going to have to swap. I like one on at 6:30 right before my alarm goes off. To get Kaden ready for school. I'm sorry, I'm just taking things off my plant. I don't think this plant is going to survive. Really, it's too cold. It's too cold for him. I did get pulled to this deck with Libra. Good morning. All right, so got that. Make sure I have that. You gotta be fucking kidding me. wake up to this. My daughter, she's all about Kamala. 23 years old. 22. 23. Kamala's policies and plans. I wish you would vote ethically tomorrow for your rights as a woman. Trump is proud that he overturned Roe and Wade. Fight for your right. Okay. My best friend was raped. I can't even imagine. I'm telling you, like, the kids that age, they just don't get it. A lot of them just don't get it, guys. They're bypassing all of America. They're bypassing what's happening in the world. They're bypassing history. They're bypassing all the relevant stuff because they got them with the whole abortion thing, abortion rights. Half of them aren't even fucking fertile. It's disgusting. Me as a Libra, she doesn't even want to vote today. Last 2 years, she voted for Grandma, Republican. And then she told Alana what she was voting for, and Alana's very freaking opinionated. And then she comes back. She's like, Alana got all mad at me, and then she comes back. Do I have to vote? I really don't want to vote. And I don't want you to vote if you don't know who to vote for. The last 2 years, I've been doing it for Grandma. You don't even have to vote this year if you don't understand what's going on. That's perfectly fine. I didn't vote until I was probably in my late 20s. Maybe mid-20s. But I certainly didn't vote at 18, not knowing what was going on with the world. And I do remember, like, growing up in a certain household and politics, and look at all the white corners are up again. I don't know what's up with that. Put everything you want in the box to the left. Mayday, Mayday. Mayday. What happens when you go down or there's an emergency, right? This morning I made my own latte. You should be proud of me. It's a lot of work. Mayday, Mayday. Hey, Siri.
Uh-huh.
What does it mean when someone says Mayday?
Mayday is an internationally recognized radio word to signal distress. It is used to signal a life-threatening emergency, usually on a ship or a plane, although it may be used in a variety of other situations. This is from Merriam-Webster and Project Sport.
See, I did get pulled to a plane and a ship too. Both of them actually got pulled to the plane first and then the ship. Max, don't do it. Peanut butter, watch out. Max is stalking. Thank you. And it's after everything you want in the box to the right, to the left. Mayday, Mayday. Probably has to do with the election. I don't know. I can't remember. Everything you want to the box to the left. I wonder if it has to do with voting. Like if Democrats are on the left, Republicans on the right, vice versa. So it is voting day. Maybe that's why it's all coming through. I just heard It is voting day. Everything you want to the box to the left. Hey, Siri. When you go to vote, is there a particular order? Are the Democrats on the left and the Republicans on the right, vice versa? The check boxes?
Okay, I found this on the web. For when you go to vote, is there a particular order of the Democrats on the left and the Republicans on the right, vice versa the checkboxes? Check it out.
It's not really saying. And they're not check boxes. You have to color them in. That must be what it's referring to. Can you show me an example of what's on the left and what's on the right when you vote? You should really just use the name. Election day guide. Yeah, so it really doesn't. Well, it says president versus vice president. You wouldn't think that I'm hearing doctorate. You wouldn't hear that, because then it says Democrat first, Republican, Green Party. Isn't it doctorate? I don't know. I keep hearing like doctorate. So that didn't really help me much because it's not showing me like the other side. It's right there. Everything you want on the box to the left. And the image it does show is Trump. And Pence. Stop. Be nice. Be nice, peanut butter. Easy. Yeah, it didn't really help as much as I thought it was going to help. So that must be what it's talking about. So I guess vote fair. But I'm really surprised, like, Alana came at me like that. And there's no point in debating. I'm not going to debate with a 22-year-old. Do I think she can be just as knowledgeable? Yeah, but on her side. But not as knowledgeable as my generation. No, the other generation's coming. I mean, already here and gone. Anywho, it doesn't even sound like that even came out right. She's a Scorpio Libra moon. Me is a Libra Scorpio moon. 3 years apart, both October. It's really about the moon. I always found their charts very interesting because they're super similar. It's almost kind of crazy similar to the point where when I lost a child before that, I don't know if I was going to lose. There's a weird situation where is with Lonnie. Almost like the same, depending on what I did, the same type of chart. Yeah, I don't know. Let's not get into that. That just came out of fucking nowhere. But it does have to do with the moon. But then I can say that opposite, Lonnie's Libra and Mia's Scorp. But it's the other way around. So, Max, stop acting like you're going to freaking get on top of peanut butter. I mean, come on. I don't know what's up with him, peanut butter, huh? Who does he think he is? But we're going to do Libra first. But I mean, I've known 40-year-olds that, it's funny. My catalyst twin, can't believe that word even exists still in this industry. But, it's just grabbing all the other generations as it goes along. He was a Democrat. I remember we got into it for like 5-10 minutes. And I'm like, let's stop this. So there could be a close relative. Like, I don't feel like debating. So this is about debating, and I don't feel like debating with my daughter or any family member when it comes to politics. You don't have to. You can be opposites. You don't have to have the same opinion, Those conversations can get heated at a dinner table. Been there, done that plenty of times. No fun. So there might just be a lot of ruckus this year, or I'm hearing demonstrations, might be like rallies are kind of pretty much, might be something big, like big to the point where I got pulled to, was it Biggie? No, it was this song, Wu-Tang outside the Queen's Palace, like a big riot. It's pulling me, it's like a riot like that around here, like a protest that turns into a riot. So, do be wary. There's a lot of, nutzos. And I'm actually getting pulled to, like, not a school shooting, but I actually vote at the high school. Most towns do. You could have some, wackadoodle walking around. So, people get really heated, and we're dealing with Pluto and Mars right now, guys. Those two together are no joke. That's weaponry. That's destruction. That's car accidents, machinery, technology, people's opinions, rage, revenge. I'm actually going to start running around the house like a psycho after I said rage and revenge. So, and I'm telling you, yesterday I was fucking spent, guys. I don't know what was up with that energy. It was a lot. I couldn't even fucking stay awake. All right, can we not do this today? Peanut butter? Got one of these? Come here. You get a cricket. I got a cricket. Come on, let's keep you busy. Have a cricket. Grab one. Here. Grab one. I'm going to put them right in here, okay? All right, Libra. I'm going to do Libra first. And this, I just got pulled to these, which is completely the opposite color. Libra next 2 weeks. Oh, and I forgot to write. It is the 5th, though. The 3rd through the 15th, or the 4th through the 15th. I'm getting pulled to Mars. But we're going to do, I just heard Scorpio. Sympathy. 2 cards of Raphael. Sympathy and embrace. $26.26 when I just looked up. Again, I'm hearing we the people of the United States. Like a frog in my throat. 26. I need whatever this is in my throat to go down. I don't even have it. I didn't take anything. $26 also encourages you to find the balance and stability both in your career, family life, love life. Take the time to enjoy company, friends, loved ones. Embrace the important people in your life. Be present in the moment and cherish them. Seek out soul-minded people who enjoy deeper, more open, authentic conversation and connections that will allow you to strengthen your mind and nourish your spirit. So, I do kind of see that there with embracing when it comes to sympathy. I was getting symphony. Somebody is kind of feeling you. So if you're, it's like being pinged again. But the way that's being pinged is coming out awfully different this time around. Before it was protection. Max, cut the shit. Don't try to sneak up on peanut butter. Seriously. Cut it out. Stop stalking him. Go do something else. It's almost like there's someone that could comfort you, but I don't know if you're looking for the comfort. But it's here. I just told myself, like, why did I have to pull these cards? I just got pulled to the other deck, too. Maybe I should do some oracle readings soon. It's almost like what I'm getting is almost like 2 different vibrations. Like sympathy, embracing. Let me fix fix the camera a little bit for you guys. That freaking light. I really need a plant there to take care of that for you guys. So far away. Is that an ant? Oh my god, I just killed an ant. So sorry, buddy. You just don't belong in here. The ants would be dead by now. There's something here throwing somebody off, for sure. I feel like this is kind of separate but together, so let's just see. It could have something to do with the 2626. But with this sympathy, you know, like it's almost like you can feel something or somebody feels you. I wouldn't say pity, but Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. But why would you be like that? Then you got death. Relationships over, no second chances, grow, transform. The dead, what's dead is dead. It could be a feeling you have right now, but I think you're like not even daydreaming, guys. I think it's more the animals, if you have any, can sense it, or as you step outside, I'm hearing like birds again. Birds of a feather flock together. But a whole bunch of blackbirds, but they already flew south. Well, from England. What is this? Embrace, because this is some type of coming together, and it can be with an animal too, but I don't know if this is a dream or are you just like, what's going on here? So you got wedding rings, marriage, union, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. Then you have a karmic relationship, triggers, perception, intensity, letting go, possible turmoil, fleeting. Is this to get to you? I don't know. New beginnings, liberation, reborn, transitioning, tragic ending. Let's skip the tragic ending because it could be a past life thing, but it's not what I'm getting. I'm getting something that's kind of happening now, and I'm just getting submissive and not getting dominant, though. I'm getting submissive and not sacrifice. Submissive. Maybe sympathy. There might be something with S's that my crystal should not have fallen that far. I didn't have my glasses on. I took pictures. I think this is me a shampoo in the shower. I remember saying something about M's. And then I'm over here and I'm like, okay. M. Maui. M. Moroccan oil. M. First control conditioner. M. And I just saw MMM. But I don't know what that would have to do with, like, shampoo. I know some shampoo. She's big on, like, she'll spend $80 a month on her shampoo and conditioner. Me, I will not. Why? Because it doesn't work for me. I give it a chance. I really do. But it is important. You know, certain things aren't soaking into your head. But, I mean, in all reality, it's not like, and there's any shampoos that are really soaking into your scalp like that. What's better for your hair, there's definitely stuff out there, yeah, but I guess what I'm trying to say, or Spirit's trying to say, there's not a shampoo out there that's really going to poison you. But it can cause buildup and shit like that. But I don't think this has to do with products. Machu Picchu, but that doesn't start with an M. I put that M there. Hey Siri. Is Machu Picchu a word?
Yes, Machu Picchu is a word. It is a Quechua word that means old mountain. This answer is from encanaparators.com and MachuPicchu.org.
Old mountain. What is with these mountains, guys? And I thought for a second that might have been a mountain. But I didn't know if it was some type of like Pokemon. It's in Peru. So you might find the love of your life in another country or on vacation, or somebody is a different ethnicity than you, different culture than you. I'm not sure. But I'm getting pulled to Alana again. Will you vote ethically? Like, what? So I'm unethical because I'm not voting for Kamala? Like, she should know better than to project stuff like that. And when it comes to politics, like, she reminds me of people that would, like, shun a friend or something for, voting for the opposite. You got to learn to kind of keep your opinion in order. Or you can have an opinion, but you can't shit on somebody else because they're voting for the opposite. So, like, still young enough to not know that. Oh, man. You think? Yeah, I'm not quite sure myself. Hey, Siri. Where is Machu Picchu mountain?
First, you have to tell me where you are. Go to privacy settings, select location services, scroll to Siri, and allow location access.
No, thank you.
I don't know where you are, but you can show me. Go to privacy settings, select location services, scroll to Siri, and allow location access.
No, thank you.
First, you have to tell me where you are.
All done.
Go
Bye.
To privacy settings.
Bye. Goodbye.
Okay.
Hey, Siri. Where is Machu Picchu located?
First, you have to tell me where you are.
The
Go
fuck?
to privacy settings. Select location
Why am I
services.
saying it wrong, too? You notice how both those times I was saying it differently than the first time? Machu Picchu mountain. And I said it wrong again. Andes Mountains. Venezuela, Argentina. The Andes Mountains surround in all sides. The mountains help protect the city from weather and invaders, and to regulate temperature and humidity. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mountains surrounding Machu Picchu. Oh, look at that. So it's in the Andes. In Peru. Wow. Look at all the mountains, like, inside of a mountain. Which is all over the place. I guess I just didn't think about it like that. Sungate. Someone could be from Peru. All right, Libra. And it was 25:46. That was chat. So now I'm just going to do again at 40. People don't want to hear the messages. But those mountains keep coming out. I'm hearing landslide, but I'm getting railroad track. But it also pulls me to the bus with that movie Dragonfly. So, Libra energy next 2 weeks, November 3rd through the 15th. There's that 10 of coin and queen of coin. Oh, this deck does have all different sorts of cultures too. But I am getting pulled to Lonnie saying ethically, and it's making me angry. So somebody's angry or frustrated in the situation here because I wasn't getting angry, and now I feel angry. And I think I'm going to put my clear quartz down and go with my angel one. So pretty confident. I don't know why I got confident from the 10 of coin, queen of coin. Controversial, conservative. I wouldn't think she would be conservative here. So to me, it's not really about the imagery with these two. It's more about the meaning of the card. You could be leaving a legacy, starting a legacy. It's a decision that is going to shape whatever comes next. This could be winning money. You got one coin. This could be something you inherit, a gift that's worth money. I have two particular items like that, but I still wouldn't get rid of. Because to me, I know they come from, both of them actually come from a past life. My Casper and my ancient Roman emblem that I want to put in a ring so the sun catches it just right. So you could be investing in jewelry or putting it into a bank, or you know how could be getting it appraised. You could be signing off on the appraisal, fire insurance, house insurance, burglary, house insurance. But she looks confident. But she is looking at that 10 of coin as if she knows. Could have to do with another country. Peanut butter flew over here, and all I smelled was the sage. So you might want to sage your house. She could have an idea here. She could be educating. Completely different country. And when it comes to prejudice that came out, I think it was yesterday, and when I was really young, I called somebody that TACO, and they lived happily ever after, and I always felt horrible. But then when I was talking about cultural things, and I said gook, as if like everybody had their own neighborhood, and I actually feel bad for saying that, and I want to say they were referring to Cambodians, which is just awful. So you got somebody around you that's definitely, I just heard presidential. You got someone around you that's definitely prejudice. Or maybe somebody only dates within their own culture. Because I even feel bad for like saying that word just in reference to a culture. So it could be like an age difference, you know, like Lonnie, 22. But she's a Scorpio, Libra moon, guys. So this is, I think it has a lot to do with your moon sign. My moon actually happens to be Capricorn. There's a lot of coin here. Finances, household, those finances too. One of the zodiacs that, it's that structured energy. Because this actually seems content. As if like currently something else, like look at my fingerprints, like I don't know. Some people can't stand getting fingerprints like on glass or jewelry. Getting pulled to that. I killed an ant earlier. Now that was a little bug that I didn't get. I just heard rodent. Could be rats on the street. He could be helping a country that's, well, I'm actually hearing malnourished. Remember those commercials they used to do that would last like 5 minutes and it would say, welcome to so-and-so and meet this little boy, meet this little girl for, $1 a month, yada, yada. You'd be helping this one go to school. And sometimes it was like 10 minutes long. They don't have those anymore. I wonder why. Because those were good little like infomercials that really shared a lot of information. And if you think about it right now, probably it's a political thing too. We don't we don't have those commercials anymore. We don't have those old PBS fundraisers like those. All right, chatty Cathy. Wasn't there a movie, something Catty, with John something in it? John Candy? Or is that the guy from like Groundhog Day? I'm thinking of someone else. Ooh, there's this little R2D2. I really want to get into palmistry for some reason. So this is a cultural thing. And don't be doing the AI scans and get tricked into that. Because the government now has your fingerprints. And I did that once. I did do it once just to see the outline and then screenshot it. But then I was like, fuck, that wasn't that smart. But this energy seems smarter than that. So weak spots maybe? What is this? Blinded? Remember blind spots kept coming out? Because I feel like this read has been taking off since, I just heard the beginning of time, but taking off since the Halloween read. But I really want to get into the planets and record all that information again. So I do think it has something to do with work, but it'd be knowledge that you already have because there's not a page here. It's something, I think it's more than like an inner knowing. What's this 10 of coin? But it could be a family thing too, or descendants, or I'm hearing a diary. That's way back when the family would need money and they would give it to the husband, Six of Swords. So you could be moving away from even like conditioning or checking things out. Death with the Queen of Coin. But again, almost like she's hesitant, like there's a big spooky, like it's scary. But then this person doesn't look huge. It doesn't look like this person. It looks like somebody's actually like wearing a dress. It doesn't even look huge like the image. And I thought they all had mittens on, but it's some type of, I mean, it does get cold sometimes. This must be up in the mountains. I don't know if this is like a side thing for you. You're an advocate for something, or you want to help children. What you do next helps children. With this Death card, I'm getting as the world turns. Got the Chariot at the bottom of the deck with the Six of Swords here. So it is, something here is going to move forward. It just hasn't yet. But your thought is how you're shaping what this is. So do be careful with your thoughts here, or the people you hang around with, or what's this Death card? It could be talking about just Capricorn, but and I always look as Death as Capricorn and Scorpio. Do your own thing as a reader. And you got the Queen of Swords, sharp, intelligent, but again, a different culture. I forgot this deck was different cultures. Different lands. So you might be traveling, you could be blogging, you could be, this is you now and that's your past life, and it is linked. I mean, those still look like two different countries though. Maybe same country, but not. Oh man, I don't know. Something with the 130, something territory. Like if you did how many cities were in Asia, there'd be thousands probably. What's going on currently? So mind swap. Isn't there a game show, something swap? Oh, wife swap? Oh, I don't know if I like that. Judgment. The Chariot. Two of Cups. Could be a same sex. Could just be a best friend. What is this Judgment card? Ten of Wands. What is this Chariot, please? Knight of Wands and Two of Cups. Ten of Cups. I want them the other way, but see, it really is about the meaning of the card, even though I'm looking at the depiction. It's typically the depiction, but the meaning of the card matters in this situation for some reason. And I noticed yesterday with the Scorpio, you had the Two of Wands, communication. Things were actually better than they looked, but they had me reading more depiction than the meaning of the card, because that Two of Wands you had at the end, like what lies ahead, you are moving forward, you are making that decision. Something is going to move forward. but it wasn't read like that, as if you were like, eh. And I did start this read between Scorpio and Libra, and if I was to go back into order, it would be the 7th house, right above Libra, because I wanted to do Scorpio and Aries together. So I'm going to do Aries after this. Oh my God, I'm just rambling. Ramblin' Mike, is that a thing? Is that a show? This is a big deal too, though, with Judgment and the Chariot. Something you're going to move forward, but it looks here like you're deciding to move something forward, or you got distracted. But this looks like you're exploring something as if it's like one island from the other, like it's close. Because it's shaped as a box, and that wouldn't be good in the ocean. Especially the waves are hitting it now. You got them going in here, I got them going in here. I'm hearing you need the aerodynamics, like the airplane. You need the homeostasis. But you got the 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups. So something leads. I just heard to another country, though. Maybe you guys are 2 opposites and you get married, like in their country. You go to Asia. This is like Arabian Night, Aladdin. And do be careful these day and age with younger people, because I like that they feel like they can explore and be whatever they want, but this looks very clear if you are marrying a man or you guys are older, everybody knows, but I don't see anybody in the background, so it could be like a secret. I'm doing Libra. Ramblin' Mike. Oh, that is a YouTuber. Remember we talked about him one time, and I went and watched his read, and I did like him, but I didn't. It didn't keep my attention. Doesn't he do Fun Day Sundays? And I used to call Sundays Fun Days all the time too. So I think that's why originally I got pulled to him. So you might want to go watch Ramblin' Mike. He's a YouTuber. He does travel and do like readings and meet and greets. I don't think that would be safe for me to do per se, unless like I collaborated with him when he goes to, I think he goes to Florida and stays at like the Hard Rock or something. But I know with you guys, I wanted to pick a country and go like 2 years out and plan something like that with a tour guide, and we could all do it together. There's got to be something here with another country. Again, guys, I don't watch him, but I was getting Ramblin' Mike. He could be gay and nobody knows it. Or people know it, but he doesn't, like tell anybody. I mean, he might tell people I'm gay and I'm okay with it. I don't know. He doesn't seem like that type, though. He might not be gay. He might be straight. But there might be a message for you in regards to this 2 of Cups and the Chariot. And I do see travel here, especially with the Chariot, 6 of Swords, moving forward. This also could be like a relationship, a family member. You do have communication coming in. Maybe you should look for a new reader. Somebody, if you're looking for a new reader, I'm being told he would be a good one, but it's more about, I'm hearing second opinion. So we could be reading opposite or similar, but the way I'm reading it comes out differently, and the way he reads it. No. What did you do? No. Eldorado, stop. That's a no. Peanut butter, no. So he could be explaining it differently. Like it's two different viewpoints, but they both matter. And again, he could be gay, he could be bisexual. I would think this would more be about being gay. But anybody watch him? Is he gay? I don't know. The best thing thinks the male is bi. Name is Mike. Yeah, but I'm getting like rambling Mike. But I didn't even pick on the YouTube read. I picked up on more like I didn't know what it meant, like a lot of talking or. But I did get pulled to travel. But he stays within the United States. But I've always mentioned to you guys, like, let's go to another country. And it was a guy who cooks. He's Italian. And he planned on taking everybody to Italy in tours. Me, it's not really food. It's not really food. It's more like cultural. But it's cultural to him. Do you see the opposites, but it's the same? So he probably has messages for you, like different insight than how I read. And again, I did say something as a reader, read how you want. Like the death card, everyone's like, that's Capricorn. And it's like, to me, it's Scorpio too. And same with the Tower, it's more Scorp, but I do get Capricorn. And I'm the reader. So you shouldn't, you should see, I feel like I'm getting insulted. Like you shouldn't give a fuck how I read. Don't judge how I read. So maybe somebody is trying to judge you but I just did a shout out to like Rambling Mike, and I'm not judging him. So again, lots of family situations going on, lots of even friendships. Two of Cups has been coming out. Could be two different women here, but I feel like this Queen of Coin, Ten of Coin, it has something to do with you. Maybe currently some type of an enlightenment is happening with you, or you feel the need to travel, or you feel the need to explore another relationship. Or you're curious. I'm telling you, it's something with gender. Like these day and age is like 20s, 30s. I keep hearing like you can't trust them, like in the sense of gender and what they like. And I hate to say that. I even hate to project that. But it's like dating somebody and they don't feel comfortable telling you something until like they start to get a little closer to you. And then it's like, not like you're trapped, but you caught feelings. So now you're just like, what? Huh? What? Like, So I feel like there's something like that happening too. Next thing you know, you think you're dating the opposite sex and you want to feel a dick, and next thing you know, you're working with a coochie. Like the fuck? I would think they would be open, but I mean, what if they categorize themselves as they? And they don't tell you right away, or they do, but I'm they, but I'm, I was born with a penis. I don't know what they say. Dear fucking Lord. And again, that purple deck has a lot of gay, straight, lesbian. I think all this bay needs to great big old cult and get revenge on the Democrats that are laughing at you. I think someone needs to target them and get it through their head. They can still be they, so don't take me wrong. I've had this conversation before, but you're born with a penis or a vagina. I think to wake up every day and kind of like decide what gender you're feeling is a lot of work to do first thing in the morning. It messes with your entire day, your perception, who you want to be, but then it's like you go into that character, and then some people are like, it's not like that. It's a feeling. It's like, well, that feeling is guiding your entire day, and it's based on, I heard race, but it's based on your sexuality. So it does fuck with your perception for the day. You can't say that it doesn't. And they is okay, if you want to categorize yourself like that. And I think like way back in the day, I've had this conversation with Egyptians. They would sleep with whomever. It wasn't a big deal until Christianity came in and told them they couldn't do what they've been doing for centuries, But the Christianity overpopulated, and it is what it is. So there was probably something here with religion as well. Then maybe their family member is not okay with somebody being gay or bisexual. For all I know, this can be a transsexual, transgender. That's what it is, right? But really still has a vagina or a penis. I think this is more about religion, though, for some reason. But racism, too, like with all the color of the skin I'm seeing. Like, I see, like, Caucasian or whatnot, but, like, different countries, authenticities, not with an A, with an E. She's, like, white, because with the powder they use. But I said that to Mia. She's the Libra. It's either M or Libra energy. Queen of Swords. Libra, but I didn't even think of that. She was babysitting, and I was like, look how pale. But like, and I said, it reminds me of like the Asian dolls. But what did I say? But she took it as an insult. But I'm like, no, that's not an insult at all. Like, she's gorgeous. What did you do? No. Stop it. Scram if you're going to pull that shit on me. Don't talk back. You're the one that just shit on my table. No shit on my table. No. El Dorado. God, he was doing so good, and he stopped shitting on my table for like almost 2 weeks, and then what did I get sick, or something happened? My mother, I don't know. But the fuck. And I said El Dorado. Mia keeps coming into this at Libra energy. Last night, she heard me say it. And because he pays attention to that word. But she's like, oh, it's like Outer Banks. And I was like, what, do they go to the City of Gold? And she's like, yeah. But I call his enclosure El Dorado because we were having that conversation. But it's like it rolls off my tongue. So he pays more attention to that word. Even though it sounds funny. But I was basically saying, like, no, like, she's actually gorgeous. So you could have a child that kind of like, it could be like a generational thing, a descendant, and that child looks, I wouldn't say Asian by any means. because she was absolutely gorgeous. And actually, with my kids growing up, I think my ex-husband would call him Squinty McGinty. Like Jade's eyes are like that too. But I didn't see that child as squinty. I saw the beauty in the skin tone. So yes, there's got to be something here with racism or conservative. I'm not pulling this. It doesn't feel maybe you date within your own culture. It feels more like racism or like yesterday's read. I feel like Scorpio was more about like religion, right? And I do see different cultures here, different religions, but this feels more like racism. Like there's people in your family that possibly racist or again political too. But I am getting it's a whole new world with like Aladdin vibes. And with the Chariot, you are taken off. You are going to pass some type of judgment. Or you're going to leave a situation because somebody else is passing some type of judgment. Here's that Four of Wands I was just talking about that belongs in that deck. So it's like two opposite. I wouldn't even say cultures. It's just two opposite, let's just say skin tones. Because like that's brown. Certain countries, like it's black. And like I said, I've said this before, I have a page on Facebook where it's like not really black. It's like modeling, but it's not. I don't know if it's called Black Beauty. I'm not getting pulled to a horse here, but it's just, they're just gorgeous women. If you ever like really take a look at their structure, their complexion, like, and I know there's like lenses, but like this is different. This is like natural beauty, black. So there is something with skin tone here. But somebody's looking at it as skin tone, not really like a religious factor or a cultural factor. But there's like racism here, like the family wouldn't agree or I think you two would be fine. But it could cause weight, you know what I mean? It's like it's whatever this is already causing weight. For some of you, it hasn't happened yet, but it's about to. But what it is, you know, would cause some type of heaviness on someone. Maybe not you. I mean, I've always dated outside my race. After Danny, I think there was only like one Caucasian. Two tops. And it's ironic because all the ones I dated were from like another country and would go home to see their family, you know. So somebody's family lives at a distance here in another country. And you could just be a descendant from this energy as well, though. And again, you could just be deciding whether or not you're going to travel. And then you meet somebody from another country. You'll be surprised how many times that happens a lot. And I had that conversation with you guys with Caden, how the girlfriend how he was seeing lived in Florida. And I made a couple of remarks that probably made him nervous. But some people have contracts like that. And then you got to work on trust. Trust is the biggest one. Will you see it through or not? An age difference, a cultural difference. That's some heavy karma to have, but it's there. It just depends on what you chose in this lifetime. Like, you think you can surpass that, this and that, and then here comes maybe like one of your biggest lessons, and you know better, but there's a lot of people around you that are not going to be happy about it. But you're like, fuck it. But it does cause probably some type of turmoil. And I did just get pulled to mountains again. And I want to say, I don't have this book out, but there's a girl on the bridge, and I think she's an Asian descent. These are cards from all over the world. And I did get pulled to this. So this is more cultural. Yesterday was more religion or belief. But that's coming into this too. But something here with like skin tone. Because I mentioned like black, and we don't have black here. We have like a dark brown. A lot of people would be like, why do you do that? It doesn't even look good. Or, it's tradition. They believe in it. So again, I just heard fight or flight. So somebody must be nervous with this connection. Because I do think it will cause... There will be some type of weight on your shoulders. And again, I'm not saying my dad is prejudiced, but there is some things. And the first time I brought home an African American, Jesus. You all know that story. But I was also 17, getting into a lot of trouble. He doesn't act like that anymore, but there's still a lot of conditioning there. So somebody might be worried about their parents more than they're worried about themselves. What are the hints that may lie ahead? Because it looks like you're probably going to move forward with something. I mean, it looks iffy, but there's something here that it's not iffy. Three of Swords. There could be some past trauma, but it's almost like the men wear the ponytails up there. She's got 2 in the heart, 1 in the ground. I'm loving the feathers. That 5 of Wands, competition, drama. It might be too much on somebody. Because I do get, I'm hearing an imprint, but I do get something here where, I don't know if you're going to turn your back on it, but because it's tradition. And someone might be like, what's wrong with you? You could get hurt. They can get hurt. It could be slur. It could be you guys. But here, like, to me, that would be the same culture. But still getting hurt. There's something here with culture for sure. Maybe you've never dated somebody of this. I keep hearing skin tone, though. It'd be more about culture, not necessarily religion or beliefs, because that was yesterday. There could be a lot of drama about your choices. Again, somebody might want you to date within your own culture. Maybe you do date within your own culture. I don't know. And all of a sudden you're attracted to the opposite culture. And people are like, huh? What? Because I remember I got pulled to, it was either Marsha Ash that made that comment. I think he was Persian. And I was like, I can't believe you said that. And we were all drinking, camping. I think they were both like, I didn't do that. Or no, somebody said, well, you said he wasn't leaving you alone. Yeah, but you didn't have to use his religion or belief factors or culture or skin tone to make them feel like shit, because she knows better than that. And again, like, this could just be somebody foreseeing the future. And if that's the case, please stop doing that. You know it might be a thing, but you can't, don't make it a thing. Don't manifest it into a thing, especially if you know it's already going to be a thing. But you're only going to make it worse by manifesting it as well, because then you're going to get all the, it's all going to be projected towards you. It would be a lot calmer if you just addressed the elephant in the room when need be. Because this is like a cultural thing. Like, there's some cultures, you know, even Caucasian, you could be dealing with a racist family and you're only going to date white people. Like, I'm using like different skin tones, but instead of like African American, you know, it's Vietnamese, but this would be like Japanese, but I'm just saying Asian. So this becomes an issue for somebody. But again, if this is a thing, please be careful. I mean, you both might know this could be a family issue. But there's love, there's a connection. This could be somebody having an affair with somebody across the world, 2 different places, somebody who travels a lot. You know, they got a wife, they got a mistress, or, you know, again, they travel a lot for business. This one does shape money. And I really thought the money card with that other deck, which I kept seeing a 10 of Pence with Scorpio, and money didn't really come out in Scorpio's read. But it was the girl at the table. It's not this one. That's a 6 of Fire, though. She was like, it's this one. Yeah, it is the 10 of Pence. You know, very seductive. People are looking at her. I don't know, you know, studying, having a drink. Could be traveling. Very independent. Again, you might be looking at a Taurus book right now, or it's just very, very confident. So there is something with Scorpio too. And again, I'll mention my kids. One's a Scorpio sun and then a Libra moon, and the other one is a Libra with a Scorpio sun. And they have other things conjunct. And they're 3 years apart. But sometimes it's like a love-hate relationship, more love than anything. But I feel like this is like an opposite thing. Libras can be very structured. Again, there's something here with travel. I don't know. It could be a job. It could be something all of a sudden. It could be a vacation. Didn't one of my troops just go on vacation? She was going to Egypt. She's probably still there. So I'm thinking here the family could get disappointed because somebody's thinking about family, what the family would think. But they can also imagine something too if we're working with Neptune, because I remember Neptune coming in, but I'm not seeing much Neptune or Pisces here at all. This is different lands, different cultures. You could just be researching. Page of Cups. So someone, you could have feelings for somebody, but you know, you don't want to get like tied into them. And the 3 of Cups. So it could just be a friend, or there's multiple people. Someone could be dating. Someone could be shit talking. this something would cause drama here. You got the Eight of Cups. Yes, it's like the Eight of Coin. You're working on something, but you're frustrated. That was like the first message I got, but there didn't seem to look like there was any frustration. She's got kind of large feet, red hair. You would think Ireland, but it's not. Squinty eyes, but see, that would be an insult. Yeah, see, what the fuck. And the Nine of Coin, very confident. You might just like tell me about this Eight of Coins, because it's somewhat work or research, planning a trip. You got the Ace of Coin and the Six of Wands. So something's going to be extremely successful here. So try not to get frustrated, but there is definitely two different situations here. So try not to get caught up. Because she was holding that one coin there as if like you already have a destination you want to visit. And I did mention travel. And again, Ramblin' Mike, I almost said Traveling Mike. Once a year, he does go to Florida and do a meet and greet and personal readings. I just feel like I wouldn't be safe in a country here. That's the vibe I'm getting from this reading. Me personally, as a woman. But that's like not being safe anywhere, you know. This could be distraction, working hard, walking back to, you know, your hotel. No, that's like pretty. That's like confidence, current. Like it's moving forward, but it's affecting the current. And you are thinking about family. You are making a judgment call. And it could be in regards to family because you just don't want that type of conflict right now. If you make that for a woman here, because it's all women here, woman, if this has to do with work, something's going to be extremely successful. And I think you should go for it. When it comes to this other energy of same sex, opposite sex, skin tone, whatever it may be, someone else might drop it. You're just like, okay, you're just busy with work or whatever lies ahead. I mean, this could be you dropping it as well and putting your energy elsewhere because you don't want to deal with conflict right now. You'd rather just stay focused with possibly even like a mission, a purpose. I'm getting missionary. Or like where the doctors come out and set up shop in certain countries for 6 months. Involves like the military and, you know, healthcare and giving shots. And so there's definitely something here with another country. I really got pulled just to do that, but let's see what these cards want to say. I feel like there's a message in here for the Two of Cups with the galactic energy. Because this looks like comfort regardless. So it's I don't know if it's too risky for somebody. Pleiadians. Unconditional love, excitement, and laughter. So it could be like that. But I don't know if somebody's trying to choose something else. And Scorpio had that in the current energy as well. But you do have men in black, stalk, and intimidation, confrontation. So it's almost somebody's thoughts that are leading them here. But those aren't thoughts. Those are action. And it does have to do with this. But I pointed to her. So there is something special there, for sure. But it's almost like two people aren't on the same page here. Or they are, but there's so much conflict. And I think it does boiled down to territory, land. I wouldn't say religion, I'd say more of a cultural difference. But it's almost like they're not mermaids, but it's almost like with this 10 of Cups, like you're meant to be working with this energy or a lover. I'm surprised the lovers didn't come out in this. I think it came out in all the other readings. So it could just be a partnership, a friendship. But if you ask me, it definitely looks like more than that. Like there is, I am getting that lusty feeling from Scorpio, but nothing here is saying sexual. It's more intimate. Okay, let's go to the decision, or could be what you're reflecting on, or the events. But you have gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and opportunity that is present. And then you got success. I know there's no greater goal than to love. So this is about, feelings, but there's also worry there. But I'm learning that worry does not change an outcome. So it looks like there might be two pretty strong individuals here that could lead to something. Yeah, did you just fall into my plant? Where are you? Where are you? Come on, can you get out? What's going on? Are you stuck? Hey, peanut butter, get out of my fern. Nat? Come see mama. Thank you. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So, it could be a trust factor, but this fear, I realize that I'm testing to resolve to live in the energy of love. So it's like somebody will be against something, and I don't see overthinking here, but there has to be, or if something's already been thought about, it looks like it may proceed, or it ends up proceeding. And again, it could be the family here with the Three of Swords and Five of Wands that are against this friendship, or against, Irish women, pale skin, red hair, different. And then somebody else here could be like Asian or Black, African American, Haitian, Cuban, Spanish. Those all different things, right? All different cultures. Muslim. But this doesn't feel like religion. This feels like a feeling. It's like you should be embracing it with, Cupid's arrow too, but that was unconditional love, and we have that down here, and then the embracing right there. But it is going to trigger other people. But it really is about perception, like I said, like when you wake up and, the first thing you see, the first thing that comes to your mind. This morning it was just Libra. I woke up thinking Libra. I usually wake up with a song. But I think I woke up twice last night thinking Libra as well. So this is an important reading for wherever your Libra lies, or your 7th house. Because there's definitely going to be some controversy here if something moves forward. And again, it could be just your job and people don't like what you do for work. I mean, you could be a stripper, and This older guy comes in, vice versa. I'll take care of you, but put you on a pedestal. And your family's just looking at you like, what the fuck? But it looks like you have money to create, or a thought or idea or a business, like something. It looks like something will take off. So you got to try not to worry, but there is fear. But this is saying there's something here that you should be grateful that whatever is being presented into your life right now, an opportunity, is telling me you should take it, because this is something here that's going to be successful. And you do have the 10 of Pentacles here, 2 of them, but I pulled out the other one. Long-term legacies, wealthy. Again, something with travel. But you have to go for it. So I think people like currently right here are like worried about judgment or worried about an outcome. They might even like have fear. There could be vulnerability. It is just Scorpio energy can be extremely vulnerable, but it can be extremely hasty too, depending on a situation. But this looks like vulnerability and worry. You don't have any kings here. You do have knights. You have a lot of queens and a knight. So you could be older. They could be younger. I don't think it's an age difference. I think it's a cultural difference. I just got pulled to India. But I feel like calling them Indians pulls me to something else. Like that's like not politically correct. So there's something here with education too. I mean, maybe you do meet somebody from another country and it's like your message to research that country. Could be a walk-in, it could be an employee, it could be, they celebrate this, like the Jewish holidays. So let's get a message for you guys and move on to Aries, even though I really feel the need to go up again, but I'm going to do Aries. But right now, please, Libra. 3rd through the 15th, even though it's the 4th. No, it's the 5th. I just heard even election day. We have courage and divine guidance. Bottom of the deck, safe travels. So it's not going to be easy. Shots of the heart and you're too late. I do think you're opposites. Say you drank, somebody doesn't. And then I wanted to say like you trip or you get high, somebody doesn't. You guys' entertainment is different. That your structures are different. And you're just thinking, all right, that's probably not going to work. But that's not true. Maybe you both need that side of each other to see what life is really about. And I'm not saying doing drugs or drinking, is how you should live your life by any means. But I guess it's more like, well, I'm hearing loosen up. So if you're with somebody or this person comes in, whatever this is more structured. And then right after it'd be like, yeah, no, that's just not going to work. But something here I think could work. And it doesn't have to be romantic, but the thing is, something feels romantic or this issue wouldn't be here. Because you think it'd be okay to have a friend that's, the opposite color or skin tone. This is about skin tone more than it is religion, but somebody's bringing something like probably a cultural religion into it. Because if you haven't watched Scorpio, and we have all placements within our chart, and right now we're working with Scorpio energy to Pluto. And there's that Leo. All right, this card represents courage, will, and determination. It will get you through dealing with a new set of obstacles when you try to make something significant leap forward. We learn that we learn little from times of ease. The peaceful moments in life reward us. The hard work is done. But those easy times don't give us opportunities to show our perseverance and strength and character. You have to take what you see in the situation and you got to see it through the end. Courage evolves and then it grows into compassion, patience, forgiveness. Nevertheless, among the hard times in life, we can still see the joy and be present in all the goodness coming our way. Use this card if you're going through extra energy to overcome hardship. Visualize the lion courageously standing still in front of you. His wounds might be raw and the time is scary, but the power within him gives him the hope for a better tomorrow. Healing blooms among the thorns and the flowers. Scents make us feel relaxed and optimistic. Divine guidance. Right next to destiny. It's best to watch for a sign before moving forward. If you're ready to enjoy the fruits of your labor and hard work, do not decide to embrace any one aspect of your life just yet. Wait for some more information to emerge before making a choice. This card can also remind you that it's best to use your intuition to make the final call rather than your rational mind. Try to read all the signs carefully and trust your instincts. Although it might be frustrating to wait, proceeding at the right time will be much more rewarding. Use this card when you feel you're at a crossroads or you need a sign. Self-doubt can be overpowering and waiting for the right time is necessary at a juncture. The frog stays still before it's ready to rejuvenate. Imagine being a frog and patiently waiting for the right moment. When it feels hard, try focusing your attention on the sound of nature and the frog you could be hearing. It's almost like patience because it's like somebody's not ready to move forward or somebody's not seeing something or they're overthinking something. Fear could be getting in the way. This could be you, it could be them. But eventually, I think you guys are going to follow through on something. And again, a friendship, a lover, a situationship that turns into something. There's something big here that you overcome. And I think it affects two people, two different families. But at the end of the day, it's your life. I do feel like there's something very successful and important here. And it is going to shape your future. And it does shape your current situation. But then I don't know if it feels like there's a little pause and then something comes in. But this outcome brings success. So it's almost like there's a pause within this 2 weeks and then something shifts. But the shift is like in November, not necessarily within the 2 weeks, all of November for something. I'll be back in November. January, February, March, April, May. You could just be exploring someone new in the world. You decide to just up and go. I remember, I don't want to say 6 months ago, but I've been working for 10 months. So probably a year ago, I almost just booked a flight to Mongolia and said, fuck it, I'm going. I'm very spontaneous like that. But there was too much going on with my mother and So this does feel like something should be more spontaneous, or because when I see this fear and this worry, but there's this unconditional love here too, which is beautiful. Maybe you just haven't experienced it yet, or it's how you feel about yourself. But again, Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love, something comes out of the blue. But there's a lot of authentic energy here too. Like, okay, something already came in or it's about to come in. Something could be successful. There's no greater goal than to love. Fear, I realize I'm testing to resolve to live in the energy of love. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome, and trust, I accept my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So it's like hopscotch. I'm saying hopscotch. You got to throw the rock or the marble or the chalk, whatever you're throwing, further. Because sitting in this is not going to get you anywhere. But it feels like a heavy decision, but it goes back to this. I mean, there's 3 women here, but these are like different types of like women. But there's like strong, independent, diversified, educated. I really think there's an energy here that chooses a different energy, like at this time, to work with. Because if you were to stay in this energy, I don't think you'd get stuck, but somebody is choosing what will the family think. And they're trying to decide how to move forward here. But it doesn't have to be that difficult. The holdup is thinking about what your family's going to think. Like, do you know if you're even going to like her, like him, like each other? I mean, I'm not really sure, Feels like you can even bump into somebody as you're taking a nature walk, or you're having lunch, or you're getting a coffee, or, you come across a situation where something is about to transform your life, and maybe you can feel it, and it's scary, so you might push it away. But this is a situation where trust is involved, and trust is not easy. But to work on trust, you do have to put yourself in a situation and start learning to trust. You don't push it away. You're not going to learn. Does that make sense? But a lot of people, trust issues, I got to work on that. You can't work on that until you're with somebody that you can trust. Then you can work on it. But a lot of people think they need to be single to work on stuff like that. And it's not. It's one of those misconceptions. How are you going to learn to trust if there's not somebody in your life? It's like maybe it's mutual, and now you guys have a situation where, maybe you got to, trust each other. If you ask me, it looks like it's going to come out pretty well. But there will be some like controversy or some drama or somebody not liking something. But then you have another energy here that's, really liking the energy. And it's like, you know what? Like, why not try, if it's mutual, to see what this is? So again, it could be work, a lover, who knows? And it's like being thankful that this opportunity came in, but you might pass on it. because of cultural differences or skin tones or racism or politics. Maybe one's a Democrat, the other one's a Republican, but is it hard to live like that? I don't know, but I think at the end of the day, you love somebody, you don't talk about things that are just going to irritate the other person. As long as somebody's not trying to change you to what they are, convince you to this or that, or convert, you're good. That's a solid relationship, But there's so many misconceptions that have been coming into the last few reads. So in the first couple weeks, it was more about confidence. Here, it seems like it's here, but it's not, but it is. It's more iffy. What did I do with these cards? Let's do Aries. So, make the right judgment call for you and not other people. You do have a Page of Cups. It could be a feeling with the Three of Cups. Maybe it's just a friendship that turns into a workship. Or regardless, people aren't going to like it. And that message has been coming out for over a month. But too bad, so sad. It's your life, right? So something big might grow from a friendship or a situationship or a relationship. And something looks absolutely beautiful there, but there is karma there too. You don't sit on karma. You address it. You work through it. If it's an issue, it's an issue, it's an issue. Are you going to work on it, or are you going to push it away because it's an issue? There's still countries out there that, marry their daughters off. Or when sons and daughters are born, there's already an agreement in place. Or your family shuns you. I'm getting pulled to, begins with a P. But I'm feeling Poland in this deck. But it's the Amish. They kick you out if you want to go see what the world is all about. It's unfortunate. So let's go to Aries. Aries, the 3rd through the 15th. November 2024. Something with 2022. Aries, next couple weeks, please. Getting pulled to the Aztec calendar. Page of Swords. I already used this deck with somebody, and I want to say that page was in the same spot as something that shaped what is now. Watching, stalking, observing. Five of Pentacles. Leaving somebody out of a situation. Four of Cups, somebody could have missed an opportunity, or you just don't want the opportunity. Somebody could have left somebody at the altar. I feel like somebody is extremely attracted to somebody here. Which is Aries, take the lead. Entrepreneur. I'm getting pulled to like the main Emperor energy. control, businessman or woman, masculine. But it's like the opposite. Like this is somebody's weakness. And instead of maybe even exploring, someone's just watching. But I don't know if they're going to do anything. But it is an incoming message. It does feel like it's possibly your past. But it's somebody made a decision, maybe within the last 5 years, that shaped their current situation. Someone could have ghosted somebody. I hate that fucking word. I hate all these modern day fucking words. There's no fucking reason for these words. It's not like they're new intelligent fucking words. It's fucking slang. It should not be in a fucking dictionary. We already have words for this. It's so annoying to me. But the government gave you guys words, so cheers. Yay. Good for you guys with your toy trophies. Good job. Fucking stupid. I feel like there's an energy that's missing you, but they're not doing anything. But it's like thinking about incoming, and it's like somebody could actually already be getting married, and it's like they're rushing to the altar. It's like, oh, fuck. So careful somebody doesn't want to come in and just stop something. What is this? Page of Swords, please. Ace of Cups. But it's like not doing anything. Like, look at it. His eyes are shut. Like, oh no, I missed an opportunity. Or, you know what I mean? I don't want to see it. I think somebody could really be missing you. And you do have the Wheel of Fortune under the deck. But it's also like two people. Lovers. Somebody could have felt abandoned or not wanting to leave a situation because they don't want to make somebody else feel abandoned. Five of Pentacles, please. Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, somebody definitely has feelings for you, but it's like they abandoned it, or they abandoned it before you could abandon it. And again, it's like the Four of Cups again. Like somebody missed an opportunity or chose not to take this opportunity. But it looks like somebody wants to come in and now fight for something. Or they're not. They just missed the opportunity. But someone does have feelings for you. But they're not doing anything. They left it. They intentionally left it. But they're watching you. But they're not going to take action. Or somebody here might start to take action. But I don't know. It could be too late. Grandpa wanted me to go with him and Grandma in case Grandma needs help. And I didn't hear them get up yet. I think they're still sleeping. They are up. Okay. I'll go up in a minute and see if she has it in her to go vote. And if we do it without you, I can always still go with you after work if you want to vote. Yesterday you sounded like you weren't sure, unless you were voting for Grandma. I'm on YouTube. I'm just going to run upstairs real quick and see how she's feeling. Somebody's scared of you. But I feel like somebody's acting like a victim here. You're saying she's just getting out of bed now? Okay. Yeah, if you feel like you shouldn't vote, then don't vote. I meant to say I feel like I should. Okay, I'll be upstairs in like 10 minutes. I gotta see how she woke up. I can hear her just getting out of bed now. I understand you don't research anything. The last 2 years you've been doing it for Grandma because she's been sick. So if you feel like you don't want to, just don't. But I'm on YouTube. I'll be up in 10 minutes. Okay, sounds good. And if you can dig out your last 2 pay stubs, I'd appreciate it. Current situation with Aries. So money just came into this too, and I felt it strong with Scorpio, more with Libra. So it could be a money thing too. But now you got the 10 of Pentacles. So I don't know if you go from the 5 of Pentacles to 10 of Pentacles, or this is something long term where it's like, again, overthinking, nervous. But this person knows they lost an opportunity. That's just it. So like this already happened. I don't know how far back. 5 years, 10 years. Didn't that just come out with Libra too? Or did I already say it on this Aries read? I don't even fucking know. Hi, Bada. No poopy on my table, okay? Hi. I love you. And no poopy on me either, okay? Why did I just put it over there? With Ace of Cups there. But that's like enjoying it. So somebody could be watching you move on. Current for Aries, please. I can't believe you're staying right there as I'm doing the cards better. Yeah, there you go. The Hierophant. Somebody could have been in a relationship, or they want a relationship, or somebody's in a relationship and they're not telling you, or something went down and they're not telling you something. There could be a lesson here, but this feels more like a relationship or politics or religion. Your health could be getting better. Taurus energy. It's like wounded warrior. I feel like someone's trying to be the victim here. It's strange though. So I don't know if you were a victim, but this is like, oh shit, what did I do? I do have feelings, but it's almost like they're running in the opposite direction. They could be deleting your stuff. I don't want to come across it anymore. Yada, yada, yada. What's this 10 of coin? This is, I feel like there's something with meditation, but I heard matrix. You got the Page of Wands again, but the Page of Wands is looking over there about how something went down. And you got the Devil and the Hangman with the Hierophant. So some of you, this is a karmic lesson as well, but I don't. No, don't like it. Hey, Bubba. I just wanted a kiss. Why are you running away? So with this Hierophant, something's like hung up because of someone's perception or fear. Like all these people feel trapped. Or somebody really was in a long-term situation and still is, but is contemplating something over here. It's like, nah, I want to let it go, but then there's something there. What's going on with you guys, Aries? What is going on? Very back and forth. Maybe you need to view work different. Maybe you need to view life differently. Because you're not trapped. I do feel like somebody feels like they're the victim here. I don't know where that deck is, but off my head, Dada. Off my head, please. Not here either? What the heck? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. It's just not a deck I would put over here. Guess it is, and I'm grabbing like one of my first decks. What is this? What is the yesterday or today? Spring, dream big. Conclusion. Something went down maybe in the past spring, last spring. Something with a relationship. I do feel like somebody really likes you here and they're just ignoring you. It's like one of those energies that it's like one of those energies that take to the grave. But then I feel like there's another energy here that made the wrong decision already. or is in the process of making that decision now, but the way they're looking at it, like it's like needing to change your perspective when it comes to something here. It's almost like the communication isn't going to come through, or it's like ghosting. You could be dealing with somebody who's younger, and they use words like this too, guys. This could be going on with your children. But I do feel like there was communication and something stops. I don't know if somebody doesn't feel like they have enough money, if they're not solid. Somebody is, I mean, there's definitely a money thing that's been coming in. And that like embarrassment from that Scorpio read. But then it's like, remember I took my phone first thing in the morning because I'm like, I know Jade. By now I would get that because she has 2 accounts. So she empties one, she leaves like a couple hundred in there, and then she puts the other one into the credit union. And I felt like I'd be embarrassed, but there's nothing to be embarrassed about. And that was money. So maybe somebody lost a lot of money. There could have been a divorce here. Someone doesn't feel secure, or they feel like they don't have enough money. And that makes them feel insecure. I think this devil might be toxic, because I feel like somebody here is fucking playing victim. Got Eagle, Dark Night of the Soul. Eagle? I said Eagle. What is this devil place? So somebody's going through something with a soulmate and grief. So somebody's definitely missing somebody. There was something karmic here. This looks like just thoughts, something projected. Doesn't look like action. And then you have new direction. So again, somebody else could have took that new direction, and somebody just didn't see it coming. And you did have ego. Somebody could just be like, let their ego get in the way. Like, oh, anytime I want to go in, this person would be here, yada, yada, yada. Like, it's something I'm hearing smug. So I do think there's 2 people here, 2 women or 2 men, something you're dealing with from the past. Others of you, it really is fear. And I don't know if there's lack of honesty here. Even though you feel like somebody is honest. It's almost like if somebody comes into your life, or this is, you have a new job, or you go in a new direction, because that's happening. But somebody is really in like the hangman, like really the fear of the Hierophant. Like, this is a lesson for somebody. I don't know if it's a lesson for you per se. I don't know yet. But if this is anything like Libra, is what I'm hearing, it could have a good ending. But I was going up instead of down, but now I'm going up as Aries and down. So it's like the opposite energies. It's like the river going against its current, that one river. It's a lot going down here. Because then they have to deal with something from the past. And someone would probably be really upset. But I do feel like there is a lesson here. And somebody's just guarding themselves. But it's like, you got to get up. You got to go after something here. And somebody could be trying to ignore it. Because it looks like eyes closed. Like, this one's running from that one. And that one's like right there, though. So it's kind of like, if I go in this direction, I'm going to be hurting somebody else. Or I'm getting cultural things here too. So I don't. What is this? 9 of Wands. What is this wounded warrior energy? because I feel guilt here with feelings, though. Yeah, it's somebody's lesson. They're being guided. Somebody could be going through the dark night of the soul. You could be a catalyst for that, but they're being guided to get out of this. So I wouldn't say, I don't see stuck energy here, but somebody needs to kind of like wake up a little bit. Like you're clearly being guided to something more solid, but maybe somebody doesn't want whatever this solid is. Like, I'm content where I'm at. Why change it? But it's like I said, like this is a lesson for somebody else. I don't see the lesson here for you. This is definitely somebody else's vibe. Absolutely. 10 of Pentacles, grief. So it's a long-term possible relationship, a long-term job. So that, there is a pause here, and it's not your pause. You could be dealing with somebody who's putting a pause on something. Yeah, something with spring. They could have been born in the spring, but solitude, or someone ghosted you around last spring. What is this Fox? Page of Wands. Because it feels like some type of intrusion, but it's the balance of the scale. Something's going to work out here. So I'm hearing like rites of passage. So somebody has to purge something that already went down. The answer is yes. This is a complicated reading because there's multiple people here. And it is like the wounded warrior, but somebody is being guided in a current situation to move forward. And it looks like currently, someone might not even be talking to you because of something they're going through, and they don't want to talk about it, or they're being hung up. So I wouldn't want to be in the middle here of whatever this is. I feel like some of us are, though, and it is like when it comes to commitment, twin flame material. See, there is something with money here. Someone doesn't feel secure enough, or somebody lost money, or peanut butter was just pecking at the globe. So maybe you can make money internationally. There is a strong connection here. That's a given. Hi. But very torn about directions. I said that right? Direction. I don't know if you're going to be out in a situation. What is this? Hints of what may lie ahead. I still feel like for some reason, like there's still a good outcome here. You got the Empress. You could be dealing with somebody who's older. You have the Six of Wands. Something successful. Something's going to work out here for you. Ten of Swords. Ooh. Queen of Swords. Tell me about the Six of Wands. There's an eagle. Eight of Cups. I feel like this woman is suffering. But look at, back to the star underneath the deck. And you have that guidance there. And again, you're dealing with pages. Hi, honey. Come morning.
When are you going up?
You want a bagel?
Yeah.
Pretty soon. I'll make one for you. There's for some of you there's an age difference. Other you it might be the same age. Or somebody's looking for somebody more mature. It's pulling me to when I was dating the colonel. And he was 11 years older than me. But I didn't care. I prefer older than younger, that's for sure. I went younger, and it's just, for me, it's a no-no. But some men like younger women too. So there is an age difference here because you have an empress and then you have the queens. And again, I'm getting pulsed that star. So I think you're guarded. But fuck, I feel like this is you guys, the Empress. And didn't that happen in Scorpio? Where it was the exact same spot where the embarrassment came out, or that it's you guys again. But I don't. So it's something you've gone through already. And there's definitely different things here. And maybe you don't want a commitment, or maybe you don't want some type of partnership here when it comes to money. Maybe it's something you want to do solo, or maybe you got to let somebody go. Maybe, what do you call them? People who go after money. I think like Sugar Daddy came out, you know what I mean? But women that go after, why is it men that go after women with money? What do you call that? Not money hungry. And swindler. I think I'm getting pulled to that show that was on Netflix. The guy that took everybody's money. Hey Siri. What do you call a woman that dates for money?
A woman who dates for money is often referred to as a gold digger.
Gold digger.
This is from Wikipedia.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey Siri. What do you call a man that goes after a woman that has money?
Okay, I found this on the web for what do you call a man that goes after a woman that has money. Check it out.
It's not even showing me anything. But again, it's like, what do you call a woman that actively chases men? That's not even what I was looking for. What do you call a man that dates women with money? Would it be a gold digger? Would it be the same thing? House husband. A kept man. Greedy, yeah, that's people who go after money. So I don't know what this money thing is, guys. It's not. I don't think somebody's after your money, but there is something here with money. Protecting their money. But I feel like their money is currently dwindling because of past consequences. But then you also have a new direction here. You definitely have a couple different stories here, guys. But I do feel like this Empress over here is you, and you're You're walking away from something, but it bothers you. And that always sucks when we have to do shit like that. But I'm not surprised. There's been a lot of catalytic energy out there. Tell me about this Empress. Contemplating, tribe, refocus. There's somebody here that you're better off not around, that's for sure. But then there's something new and inspiring. And you're going in the right direction when it comes to tribe. So I think you're just refocusing on something that may come back around or something that's currently happening. And you just don't want to get stuck with something here. I don't think you have the Ten of Swords. That's a little drastic, but you've definitely been through the Ten of Swords. You've definitely been betrayed. But I don't see betrayal here. And if there is betrayal here, this is something that's already happened a while ago, and it's not something current. Not in this reading. I think you're definitely guided too. Because it's almost like you're turning your back. Like you're seeing what's happening. And something might feel like fated and guided, but somebody else is putting it on pause. And it could be you. It could be a higher self. It could be a lot of things here. This is a very complicated reading, and I don't feel like it has to be, but somebody's making it complicated, or you feel zone. Is that what they say? Somebody could have went through a tower here. The Dark Night of the Soul wanted to come out a couple times. But what is this Eight of Cups for you? It's like the eagle looking down, though. The answer is no. Release. And then you're at your crossroads as if there's something else here. There's some big stuff going down with Aries here, and it's complicated, and I think it's because somebody else is honestly complicating it. Or it could be somebody that you're even interested in, and they chose a new direction. Because you definitely have two people. You got the soulmate card, the twin flames, the Empress, a couple queens. And there's grief in regards to legacy or family, long-term situations. But I don't think that's you because this seems current with somebody. So I think somebody else is going through this. Somebody could be ashamed. But I do feel like if you do have money, and even if you live week to week, like I've said this before, like somebody who just wants to stay with you, they got nowhere else to go. And it's like you buy them a sub, you buy them, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't needy. Someone's even clingy. I don't know. But I don't want you to think about that energy because it's past energy. You're refocusing. You're saying no. I don't know exactly what you're going to be focusing on here with the Queen of Swords. But I do feel like there is something frustrating here. Dark Night of the Soul. You're seeing the signs. I felt that wanted to come out over here. We might be going through the Dark Night of the Soul, and that's tough. It could be a divorce. It could be a death. It could be, you've been at a job for 20 years. You get fired. You lose your security. There's definitely 2 women, 3 women, 2 men, 4 men. I mean, this is Jesus, guys, I don't know what you went through, but this is too much for even me to read. Like, it's just, I'm not saying it's awful, it's just exhausting. And I said that with Scorpio yesterday, and I'm telling you, like, I literally couldn't recoup all day yesterday. And I remember saying that about the read. This feels like that, and I don't like it. But I don't think that's why I was like lethargic all day yesterday. But this is starting to feel heavy. Like it's too much. Whatever somebody is going through, like, holy fuck, guys. And careful somebody doesn't want you because you have money. Or this is somebody going to come around because they realize you have money. I don't know. This is you. You're going in a new direction too. But then there's memories, things that come up, and you're like, oh, hell no. But that's something you need to release too. You need to release that 10 of Swords. And then there's multiple energies here. Because whatever's coming in is a major life change for you. And someone could have fucked with your energy over here. Karma just could be getting delivered. I feel like you are like complicated here, or fear of abandonment, chasing, codependence, that twin flame thing, unconditional love given and receiving, fairness, love, affection returned. It's like saying the passion at the bottom of the deck. So this really is saying it's no to something and yes to something else, because I don't think you're chasing this. I think somebody else, I think at one point you could have chased, because this is the whole freaking twin thing I can't stand. It is somebody that you probably did chase. I mean, it could also be fear of abandonment, because you have that here too. I don't see codependency here. At one point, something could have been codependent, because you do have energy over here that's just kind of like the love is there, the feelings are there, but it's like they don't want to acknowledge it. It's almost like somebody didn't pass a lesson here, so it's being repeated here in the current energy. Like, let it go. So I don't know why it's coming back around to you. So you're dealing with old feelings. You're dealing with feelings of the twins, feelings of everything. And again, this twin shit, it's bullshit. So don't get into that. Doesn't exist here. It's a galactic thing. And it's not like that. It's not what you think it is. So let go of that. Save your soul, save your fucking mind, get out of the fuckery. If I got a twin, it's a catalyst. So I think you kind of maybe already got abandoned in a situation. I don't think it's fear. Or you dipped out. No, I feel like somebody else dipped out, but you could have chased, but then I don't see it here, and I don't know what the chase would be. I don't see anything that's worth chasing. There could be something worth chasing when it comes to, career, different direction, relationships, what you see, what you don't, what you want, what you don't. But this 8 of Cups, the answer is no. Like there is somebody else that's going to come in where it's just like, no, it's not a thing. Somebody could be clingy, because it's that energy where it's like, but somebody it wasn't the same like affection returned. You get attraction, teasing, hooking up, dating, third party, temptation. You're in like a situation where it's not comfortable. It's just not. And then you got the fucking runner, shock, sudden change. partying, talking, interested, messages. So something shifts here. But here it's also say like you're having fun, happily single. But I with the lips here, there's something with the lips. So shocking news, surprise, transformation, fear of intimacy. So you have like the runner chaser. So I don't know if somebody thinks like you're the twin, but you're not about to do this runner chaser thing either, you know. I think it could be somebody that's possibly running away from you because of maybe religion, maybe something political, maybe commitment phobe, maybe, you know, it's a little play back and forth, but you're not doing that. There could be some seductive energy here from the Empress, absolutely, but looks like you walk away from it, but it's like you want it and then you walk away from it. Or you want it, but it's not here. You have to wait for it to come in. But the Empress doesn't wait. So in the meantime, it looks like she'd probably just cut off something and just let it go and not think about it. Because she knows it's like you know how something works. So you're witnessing something that you know how it's going to play out. But the thing is, it can play out anyway because that's how that works. So you're witnessing that or feeling it again, and it's very uncomfortable. But I'm telling you, something's going to be successful here. So I don't know, people learning from you, you're learning from other people. But it does bother you. But maybe you should just focus on your own money, your work, focus on you, your aura right now. You are extremely seductive to somebody. But there's an issue here with something spiritual definitely going on. And somebody could be extremely intimidated by you because you're intimidating. You're strong, you're independent. I just heard Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. So maybe you're Maggie. Does she tame the Ferocious Beast? I don't think so. Hey, Siri.
Huh?
What is Maggie and the Ferocious Beast about? Five-year-old Maggie who conjures up an imaginary world called Nowhere's Land. Oh, that's why. Who wants to go into Nowhere's Land? I'm pretty sure I mentioned that the other day. And then she gets back, she goes, the moral of it, like he's not really a beast. She ends up loving him. Doesn't she end up telling him, if you guys seen Maggie and the Ferocious Beast, it's one of those things where she uplifts him, right? Or guides him, or tries to, you're not a beast, you're not this, or she makes friends with a beast. No. But you're Maggie. So your mind is in Nowhere's Land, I guess, and that could be upsetting, that could be frustrating. It could be something with your confidence as well. Like something, like you're confident and you're seductive, but something also puts you in a situation where you don't feel comfortable or worth something. Oh man, sorry, Aries. I feel like it's for the women too. There is something definitely uncomfortable happening, and it makes you feel like you're old, because that's a grown-ass woman, the Empress, you know. So that really sucks. Let me see what you should focus on. I feel women here. There's a lot of men here too. You could be dealing with an Aries, but just first house, Mars. This is Something from the past. I mean, when this hits me, that's going to suck. I hope it doesn't. But it's like you got to release it. There is something here that will kind of be successful. I don't know if you're experiencing this again, or you don't know if you are or you're not, but it's very like that would become irritating. I feel like some of you might just block something because you're just like, nope. This goes deep. You guys might want to watch Scorpio. Even if you're an Aries, guys, like this, I do feel Aries energy here. I'm not going to lie. But it's not. But it's like you got to take the lead. And it's maybe you wanted somebody else to take the lead, but they're not taking the lead. And that run of chaser shit, fuck that. Seriously. What's best for the Empress here? And again, kings aren't coming out. It's like pages and knights. And it could be a lot of flirting and temptation, but you're like, no, I don't want to do this. Forbidden formula. Find an unconventional solution. Apply it discreetly. Ethics, responsibility. Invoke responsibility. Maintain ethics. So yeah, careful because there's an energy that can get the best of you. And with our twin flames, I mentioned this, I think, in Scorpio, and I was feeling that catalyst energy, and a lot of you guys were agreeing with me. You could feel it coming in, but this kind of feels like that too. So I don't know if it's you're getting past something, if somebody else is going through this and it's affecting you. I shot the sheriff and the law won. What song is that? I shot the sheriff and the... Hey Siri, what song is I shot the sheriff and the law won? Song by a Jamaican reggae. Bob Marley. My dad's been listening to Bob Marley upstairs lately. What are the lyrics? The lyrics to I Shot the Sheriff. And I'm not positive if it says, but the law won. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Swear it was self-defense. I shot the sheriff. Lord, they say it was a capital offense. Sheriff John Brown always hated me. Every time I planted a seed, he wanted to kill it before it grew. Yeah, see, it's like you're shutting it down before it even grows, or somebody else's. But I did not shoot the deputy. And what it is must be. It's like self-defense. What is the meaning behind the song, I Shot the Sheriff? Justice, people judging you, birth control, wickedness. The track was written out in the sense of justice, not rage. The police brutality is at the heart of this song, a spiritual metaphor for birth control. Representing many others felt constantly trying to keep them down. Well, that message, this is why I said, I think in the beginning of Libra, to go watch the first Halloween reading. And then it was a continued. This is all continued from that. I got my finger on the deputy, but the finger on the soulmate. Oh, look, there's 2 little feathers. Will you stop grooming yourself on the table? He goes to the vet tomorrow to get his beak trimmed and his nails cut. One more for the Empress here, please. So it's like finding a way around this solution, but maintain your ethics too. But that's like, it's justice, and justice keeps coming in. Like, so something will be fair. It's just, I don't know if it's taking time, but the Empress doesn't wait. She's not going to deal with this bullshit. There is something major in your life that is going to come up. I feel like this Empress is extremely confident, but then extremely not confident. I'm just getting pulled to the read where all that confidence was coming out in every reading for a little while. Be the master of your own destiny, career, and finances. You have the power to dominate. Prophecies of your modern day seeress as well. Dalla's method. I did a video on twin flames, like the misconceptions. So I don't know if like this is a message for me. And you got poker face, ask emotions, deception, control the table, win the game, stay composed, hide your tells. Hey, no. What did you do? No. No. What did you do? Paper towels. I'm not kidding. What do I have to do? Do you see this? You see this? No. Look at me. Look where Mama's putting it. Look at you watching? El Dorado. You poopy there. Got it? Please. I don't know how the runner got on the floor. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. Women's rights. I mean, maybe you should work with women's rights. I feel like this is trying to tell me something too, and it's like, what the fuck? I don't want to start all new again. I want to start new in the sense of the other channels and move it forward. But here it's like, your reign begins. It's like, I'm trying to figure this read out myself for me. I feel like I'm in this big time with you guys. Whatever's around the corner, whatever starts in the next few weeks. So is this the one I said all of November? I'll be back in November, January, February, March, May. Something's hidden from you. Because when I try to zone in on all this energy, come see Mama. It's like I'm getting pulled to peanut butter too. Like the more I train him, the more he poops. I don't know what that means. I really don't know how to clear out this energy for you. It needs to be cleared. You're in a complicated situation, but you really should focus your work on. You really should put your focus on your work. A message for Aries, but it's really this Empress. This Empress is ruling this entire reading. Magical power. So see what I'm saying? And divine guidance, like in the sense of like, see what I'm saying? Like this whole reading is about the Empress, which is Taurus. The Hierophant didn't come out. I mean, the Emperor. But I do feel strong Aries energy, as if like it's the feminine within you. It's the power. It's the charge. It's the entrepreneur energy. It's you have this. So maintain your focus, it says ethics. Somebody is going to completely disagree with you. This is a powerful energy. And again, it's Mars. So this is being projected. This would be a great time to start something. I personally, with my other channel, Quality of Life, I've been slacking on that. And I'm being honest, I've been slacking because I just feel like I'm over it. I don't want to tell the story. I'm fucking over it, you know? And weeks ago, I was like amped and ready to go. And now I'm just like, I can't fucking be bothered. I don't want to tell the story and how that journey began in regards to health. And then it's like, I don't want to start over when it comes to chaser and runner. Like it's fucking frustrating. Healing relationships, it's fucking frustrating. At the end of the day, you have your own brain, you have your own power, you have your own belief. Like use it. So, and people with me for a long time, I'm sure you understand, but like, I'm just fucking over it. I'm over this fucking energy. But it's like you learn as you grow. You know how it works. So it's like something is extremely frustrating here. And it's like, why am I being pulled back to this energy? And to me, it probably has a lot to do with releasing something. Something needs to be released. If you don't know what the fuck it is, ask your guides for help or something, guys. Because this is like, you know, it's a lot. Why isn't this under... Oh, it's right here. Magical powers. We are born with special gifts and magic. We often overlook the extraordinary powers and the happiness of those around us and within our own hearts. In the center of this very powerful emotion is love. By setting up your intent, you can create a new world. Believing in ourselves begins with loving and being kind to who we are, understanding our limits and pushing just a little further, better, in ourselves. In these ways, it becomes closer and more fulfilling to our life purpose. The dragonflies start their larvae in the water, and the water will rise up in the air and they will fly. They are our connection to nature and our guides to the realm of magic. Use this card to strengthen your intent or awaken magical gifts. You can use this magical power card with any other card to enhance the potential of its meaning. Focus on the magical hexagram and the powerful energy that spreads through this card. Feel the charge of life feeding your ability. The dragonfly itself is lifted into the air and flies away. Follow your winged messenger. It said use it to enhance. I think it's really that, and safe travels and financial security popped out. So I don't know if you're worried about your finances, you lost finances. I mean, this whole finance thing is so up and down. I don't know what it's all about, but it's been strong since Scorpio. But it's almost like you just don't know yet. And I'm only doing this card because it says use it with the other cards. And I did get pulled to that. The rain begins, but use it with the other spread of the card and feel the life feeding the ability. The dragonfly lifts up into the air and flies away. Follow the winged messenger. And then you have safe travels. And I do think I said something about rites of passage here. You are on a journey into the unknown, and you will search a new or expanded understanding of yourself, nature, or the higher good. This experience opens your mind and lets you be part of the puzzle that you never knew existed. This card can mean it's time to take a pilgrimage, travel abroad, or the inner journey with the intentions and the introspection. The act of importance is knowing who you are and meeting and the meaning that you're looking for. This card means a metaphorical journey into your own beliefs. It might be time to discover the restraints of limited thoughts to impose on others, on ourselves. The Arctic Tern, Tern, I don't think it's T, yeah, that thing. A wise and experienced traveler will guide forward towards the shore. Use this card before you travel and take a journey and discover the beliefs. Imagine your own soul lifting up from your body and free fly. Where will it take you? Who will you meet? You are ready for this journey. And there is something between Libra and Aries with travel, other countries, exploring different cultures, intimately, financially. When I first started YouTube, I know I had something to do with the UK. And that was, 6 years ago? And it took me 2 years to figure out what all my channels were about. You're about to experience great rewards of success concerning financial security. When this card indicates a sudden blessing or a feel of financially advancing in your career, success, complete success, and financial partnership that lies ahead. You will be lucky in your investments, and you won't have to worry about your lifestyle. This doesn't mean that you can be reckless with your spending, but it's time to treat yourself a little. The 4 moons in this card indicate the results of you seeking, but not deliberating, calculated risk will turn into favorable, as 4 is the number of stability. Use this card to attract luck with your financial endeavors and what you need to create with your own finances. Imagine the roots of the coins going deeper into the ground, and the seed of security is now planted and safe. With time, the plant will blossom and nourish. I am strategic. So this Empress, this reading is all about this one fucking Empress. And if you're a masculine, you're an Empress energy. But maybe you don't want to change careers. Maybe you don't want to see this and you're just thinking more about attraction and hooking up and not being in a relationship. But this is way deeper than that. So, and I kept saying to you before this card even came out, like, I'm so over this. Like, I don't want to start from the beginning with this again. I want to start from the beginning with something else. But I just, like, quality of life. Like, I'm so over it. I don't want to tell the story how I got there. 2 weeks ago, I was pumped, and now I'm like, ugh. Whoever this is for, and it's many of you, you are great entrepreneurs. You can do this. I'm wrapping this up now, buddy.
Okay.
I'll go make you bagel. And again, there's a lesson here, and to me, some of you already learned this lesson. So I wouldn't get wrapped up in something here, because this is your justice, But But it is frustrating. And like I said, you should really focus on your work right now, because whatever this is around you, I honestly feel like you can't escape it just yet. So you're best to just create, meditate, go within, let this energy go, whatever it is. And it's multiple energies. Ask your guides to help you. Again, work with water. There's going to be something huge that comes in too with the Dark Night of the Soul, but there's a new tribe here, so don't worry. And it's exactly what I said once again before these cards came out. Like, I'm just over it. So it's like time to say goodbye to something and start something new. But this Ten of Swords, it's the poor fucking whale. And again, water. So that water energy has been a main focus in the last few weeks, I believe, as well. But it's like a new tribe. You got this. You might pull them in through seduction. I don't know. However, Spirit wants to pull them in is how they're going to pull them in. But I know I should really talk about the quality of life, but I don't even know where to fucking go. I'm sorry if I'm projecting that energy, because it is possible that like I am projecting that right now. And if you feel it, then you're in the same fucking situation. You're in the same fucking boat as me. It's not a big deal. Well, it could be a big deal, but it's just, it is what it is. I think this catalytic energy that you're possibly even feeling, it like transforms you because you already know how to work with it. But you also want to dismiss it because I don't know why. Maybe somebody chose somebody else. It's like that old person that I dated and I knew from like childhood, they definitely made the ex-wife, wife at the time, priority, separate, living in separate houses, doing that thing. Like, I'll never get myself into something like that again, ever. But in a way, I was a catalyst. I helped them through some shit, and it's hard to be a catalyst. But this is different. Like, it's a different release because we're not working with catalyst. I think you are the fucking catalyst. So a lot of people can be very touch and go, anxious, give them anxiety. Like, your energy is fucking powerful. Your voice matters. And I know I gotta tackle something, but I'm back to that energy of what? What do I tackle? Because I'm fucking exhausted. Fucking had it. I mean, that's where I'm at. It's where I'm at. And I told you, like, I'll still always do my cards, guys. But it is time for me to move on from cards. Well, not really. I can still use my cards, but there's something else there. I know the app will be coming, but I need to collaborate. I think I know who I'm going to have. It's just the technology behind it. I need somebody very tech savvy, ins and outs. I'm getting pulled to like a con. Cons that don't get caught, that are tech savvy, but I'm not doing anything wrong. But it's like that clickbait is coming back to me again. Be careful. You might be a target here too. You're going to be successful. People want to take you down. It was the witch. Please go watch the first reading of Happy Halloween. Because I feel like you're the witch here. And I feel like Peanut Butter does that when he agrees with me sometimes. Yep, he flies right to me. This is deep, just like Scorpio. So you might want to use your Libra energy too. Did I do Libra? Yeah, it's the first one I did. I was Libra. I don't even fucking remember what Libra is about. I did Libra, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Did I do Libra? Okay. Jesus, it's like I'm in the zone again. I think Spirit's purposely putting you in the zone. There's stuff here you've already learnt. This could be in regards to like education too, but do things that uplift you, please. Because there's something here that's kind of like bums you out. You don't know how to make sense of it. You just know it's time to step into a new energy. So focus on that energy, not a person. I guess right now, focus on your energy. I think this is something you've already learned. You're going to create, you're going to have financial security. I don't know if you feel like you're struggling right now or embarrassed with money. I don't understand. That message keeps coming out. That is the third reading it's coming out on. And it didn't even come in on fucking Scorpio. Came in with Aries and Libra, but I don't remember Libra. But you're going to be financially secure. You're going to be the Empress. So you just got people around you, I guess, maybe that are struggling. She's looking right at this. To me, it's a lesson, but it's a new chapter. And it brings a lot of stability. And I don't think it's fear. I think it's things that are karmic, things that have already happened. Haters. But I don't think that's where your brain is. This is fucking complicated. But it leads to success. Speak from your soul, your heart. Be authentic. You can't go wrong. Don't worry about whatever is going on currently. Because it's like you're in it, but it's not your choice. It is your choice, but it's not your choice because there's somebody else here. Oh, very and it's like you're looking at the devil, the Hierophant, the Hangman. Like currently you're hung up. There's something here that hangs you up, but all you got to do is look at something differently. And I think you already did, and it looks like you just like you gotta let it go if there's a blockage or an obstacle. Because it's almost like, how does someone not see it? It's like someone's not seeing it. Remember that person I dated, and it's like I would tell you, he'd see signs all the time. He'd find my hair in the car, or he'd go into the store. Someone's name was Courtney, but he just didn't get it. He didn't look at them as signs. He just kind of laughed it off. He didn't acknowledge the signs. And that became frustrating. So I hate to project that energy, but there is frustrating energy here because somebody is not getting something. But that also tells me like patience or just move on and do what it is you do. Go after what it is you want to go after. Going to shower, then I'll be ready to vote. Okay, sounds good. I wish you the best here, Aries. You're the Empress. It's Taurus, or read Taurus next, but you're gonna get through this. It's not as damn. Only you can change whatever this is for you. Don't fear it, go after it. But then there's other things I think that are just like personal in the past or hurt. Like you'd be good at like teaching people like how to get out of pain or, you know, but I already know I'm capable of doing stuff like that. But I feel like I already did it, and that's what's frustrating to me. But there's so many people in so many different stages. Like I don't know. I personally have to absorb this for you too, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'll leave it on the board and then go into Taurus and maybe no. I do want to close it. Let's just get and you got fucking haters out here too. Don't forget with that witch card, because that's what I'm getting pulled to is the witch. There is something very nostalgic here though, and it's like you get it. The answer is yes. It could be something with red and you got fear. But reinvention, communication. It could have been somebody who once abandoned you, once shot, once driven, once shot. Yeah, just refocus. Ignore whatever this thought is, to be honest. But it feels like, yeah, see, remember I said you might block something? There's that barrier. It's free will. And again, I don't think this has happened, but you kind of know what this is, but you kind of don't. This is frustrating. They're just telling me to wrap it up, but there's no exact answer. And it is kind of nostalgic, but you just, like I said, some of you got to block it, but it's not like, oh, just block the twin, or, it's energies here that are just like, ugh. But I do feel like there's a really good energy here too, but it's not coming forward. I'm just like hovering over the reading, like, what do I do? What direction do I go in? What do I, And again, like, that's up to us. Whatever this is disrupting this, but almost like it was meant to happen because you're part of a lesson here. Fucking A, Aries. I'm getting pulled to Libra. I don't know where your Libra is in your chat, but this apparently has to do with either your Capricorn, your moon, or your 10th house. Fucking A. I love you guys. I wish us luck with this because we're all in this right now. I can feel it. We're about to be. It's a tough one. This feels like you're in a tunnel. This feels like an eclipse. It feels like, okay, you're still in it. You can't come out. And that's not where you want to be. So there is a void, there is a tunnel, there is something for you to go in and explore, but you have the choice through imagination. Like it's like picturing yourself. It could be something like tunnel vision. No, that's something. I think that was in my dream last night. It wasn't a tunnel. It's just maybe explore. Whatever this is, I hope it just clicks. It feels like a hard walk away, I'm not going to lie. It sucks. But again, the answer is no with the 8 of Cups, walk away. But this could be saying, don't block it. There's something positive here with the answer being yes. But it's almost like you want to block it because you're not understanding it and you just want nothing to do with it. Scorpio, that was sexual, right? And you did have T's there, but like, I'm going voting soon with Grandma. I gotta get dressed myself. Can you please put 2 bagels in the toaster oven, please? And thank you. It's like I'm still hovering over this energy, and I am getting pulled to Scorpio too. But please go watch The Witch, the first video. But it's almost like you don't want to put thought into it, but you should. But then you're blocking out something else, and that's not balance. But there is something just, equal. Work life, home life. I think you're going to block somebody that you shouldn't block. It's more refocused. And it's like like I said, you know it's there, but it's not there. And it could be because of something over here. But I also think this is your fear if this involves a relationship or something sexual or religion or skin tone. I mean, I'm getting pulled to Scorpio, Capi, Libra, and Aries. I don't know if someone's a Libra moon, but it's like taking the charge. Instead of like the masculine energy, it's like the woman's empowered. So be careful who you do hang out with, because there might be somebody here who's like discrimination towards like women, like against women's power. They don't like women in charge. They can't handle it. Their ego gets bruised. God forbid. Boo-hoo. Go sit in the corner, you fucking pussy. So careful, because you don't want people like that around you. Go suck on someone else's tits. Go fucking kick rocks. Get in your douche canoe and go. Whatever it is for you, like, bye. But be careful you don't block somebody here, because that's exactly what you want to do. But your focus, you're like, fuck it. Do not lose focus on work. Best advice for barrier. You do want barriers too when it comes to like something you're working on too. But you got patience, you're going in a new direction, surrender. So this, you don't want to surrender. You're like, fuck this. I feel like there's a message here that's going to continue through Taurus or Virgo. I mean, I'll be back. I'm going to go vote. I love you guys. Bye.